In the cockpit I sit tight, virtual flight diaries, we take flight. With the click the world spins round, in my seat I'm high above the ground. Realistic view so clear and bright, through the screen I soar up to the night. Clouds below, I feel so alive. In this world there's nothing I can't survive. Join us on a virtual flight, where the sky is our limit tonight. Wings spread wide, we reach for the stars. In the realm of flight, we'll never be far. Bow is splashing, engines purring. In this world we're free from the atmosphere. Throttle wide open, throttle wide open. We dive and climb in this digital ocean. Lights flicker, the world's so vast. Every turn a new adventure starts. From the ground to the highest peak in the world of flight, we're just beginning to speak. Join us on a virtual flight, where the sky is our limit tonight. Wings spread wide, we reach for the stars. In the realm of flight, we'll never be far. Through the storm, through the calm, in this world we face it all. From the runway to the final glide, in the world of flight we find our stride. Join us on a virtual flight, where the sky is our limit tonight. Wings spread wide, we'll reach for the stars. In the sound of flame, we'll never be far. Join us on a virtual flight, where the sky is our limit tonight. Wings spread wide, we'll reach for the stars. In the realm of flight, we'll never be far.
Hello, 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 and welcome to another live stream by Virtual Flight Diaries. And we are here in Sydney, Australia for a short little flight up to Brisbane in the PMDG 737-800. It's been a little while since we've been in this plane. And yeah, so let's check it. We got Holden. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing this fine day? And we got Lip Rocketeer. Glad to have you aboard. Welcome. Hello, hello. And Drunk Billy is also here. Hello, hello. How is everybody today? So let's get on board. Let's get fired up. This is a big airport. It's been a while since I've been here. I have the Orbix scenery for this airport, which is actually a really nice scenery. I also picked up the Orbix Brisbane scenery. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I got the next 2 days off. Going to hang out with you guys, so I'm doing just fine. All right. So let's see. I am on the Microsoft server. If anybody's flying along, I'm not seeing these, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know. Lip said he had the sceneries 2 for 2020, and they seem to work just fine here in 2024. Oh yeah, and the terminals are fully modeled, and they don't seem to have very big impact on the frames, which is really cool. But we haven't flown here enough. I actually like flying in Australia, and yeah, so we were talking about it on the other stream about going to New Zealand and this, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do a PMDG flight. So that's why we're here. All right. I'll reconnect this jetway. For some reason, it disconnected. So Lips joining us. Just slow pre-filing, logging into VATSIM. Okay, no problems. No worries. I'm not. It's a short flight, so I'm not. I'm not in too much of a hurry, and I don't really know why this jetway is being weird, man. All right, so we got to get our flight plan in. We'll fly right up the coast. We got see, where are they taking off from? It's interesting because when VATSIM was on, like maybe an hour ago, so one last question: what runway are we departing from? That's what I'm trying to figure out now. I saw a couple guys depart from 34 left earlier, and when the controllers were on, they were departing 16 right and landing 34 left. Let's see if there's a real world ATIS. 16 right's got the tailwind. My tablet's real slow today. No real world ATIS. So SimBrief is giving me $16 right. $2.5. $2.5's got the best wins. Let's do 2.5. There's no controllers. See if there's any. So there was no SIDS for the Sydney 3. I got nothing, so we'll just we'll take off and then go direct to OLSEM. All right, that looks good. Yeah, same. Left hand. We'll go heading select, and then we'll do a nice scenic departure out over the thing. Maybe we'll catch the opera house. Fire this up. On bat, should go to these to align. Yep. I'm having problems with my sounds. How's the sim sound? OBS has been weird for me the past couple of days. Okay. Little louder. Okay. So I've been trying a different channel. I also got that weird bug where my sounds are cutting out. But it's strange. So I was doing a little flying around yesterday evening before bed in the caravan, and I was getting sound cutouts. But I was looking at my, the equalizers for OBS, and it was still registering that it was sounds. It just might be my system, but it's still transmitting sound. It's can't figure it out. It's a head scratcher. All right. Okay, let's see. Got. I remember my flows. I've been doing Airbuses and everything else recently. You on. Down, smile, frown. Okay, we're going up to 370, said you. That all looks good. Let's get our... MC all fired up. Update my air rack for here. It's up to date. Yeah, we're definitely going to get over to New Zealand too. I really want to fly the caravan. I can't get enough of that caravan. Interesting. Oh, so you're getting it tomorrow? You're really excited? Yeah, it's really nice. I've been flying it pretty much all my off time. Uh why isn't our Simbri flight plan in here? Yeah, type. Let's go. Because I reset the nav data. Let's see here. And John, I did place an order. John's my number one encouraged or spending money. UPS ghosted you. As I say, you still haven't heard from them? That's odd. Yeah. You can also join their Discord, I believe, as a non-member yet. How long's it been though? How long's it been? Because it takes up to 48 hours sometimes. All right, so that's what the problem was. I had to, because I updated my nav data, I had to reset the resubmit the plan. All right, so we're gonna set the payload. We'll set the fuel, and then we'll select the route. Oh, it's been 4 days? Yeah. No, something's wrong. Something's wrong. All right, so Brisbane, let's see, he's got us one right. Nineteen left's the better wins though. Let's put 19 left. And we're coming in on the X-ray. That all looks good. All right, so let's get some. Let's run some perf numbers here. So it's kit. Casual Wednesday. What's the star? It is Gomo 4 X-ray with the Gomol transition. All right, cool. I see you, Billy. That's good. That's good. I didn't touch anything there, so I didn't think it wouldn't work, but you never know. All right, so let's get some perf information here. So we're going to cost index is 7. That would be the question right now is, did you guys hear any change in sound? Sounds good. All right, so it's just my home speakers are probably going. All right. Let's see here. Weight and balance. No, we don't need that. That's all loaded up. Perf 2. All right, we're going 2.5. Runway heading is 241. Going, oh, we'll keep the initial climb to 10,000 and we'll go from there. Let's see, what else do we need here? Finishing on, and we'll import the weather. Flaps 5 takeoff, 1500 on the acceleration altitude. Takeoff 2. All right, yeah, we'll do a slow takeoff with a selective 42. going to be flaps 5, CG 4.24, 2 in there, 4141 and 44 is our V2, so I'll put 144 in the MCP. Yeah, this mounting system that I got for the wind control autopilots is really, really good. It's called Skyrail by Flight Sim Factory. Little on the pricey side. I got the combo with taxes and shipping and everything like that. It was about $129 to both of them. But I could switch out my my Boeing and my Airbus like that. Plus, it frees up some space because I don't have both autopilots mounted to my my controls. All right, so that's in there. So let's get fueled up now. Let's get the APU running. Yeah, I'll still be cheap and just use my Velcro. So I had switched it to Velcro. Well, no, what did I say? No, I used Gorilla Tape because the Velcro was like too loose. But you said to get 10-pound. Yeah, I know. I like it. It's pricey, but man, it is solid. Like I could move my my autopilot and my whole computer desk shakes. Plus, the Skyrail system, they also offer modular mounts for tablets, keyboards, mouse pads. But just in case you guys wanted to check it out, they don't sponsor me, so I'm not too worried about that. So that just was really good. I just bought a throttle quadrant today for an aircraft I don't know how to fly to. Yeah, those throttles are they're nice because the shafts are all metal and it's pretty solid. The only thing I made a mistake on was because I should order stuff with my reading glasses on. I didn't click on the ones with the go round button, but I rarely use the go round button anyway, so no pun intended there. All right, so we're all boarded up, and let's see here. We're gonna release the GPU. Lead air's on. Release the jetway. We're going to close our doors. Release everybody. And all, make sure to watch VOD's A300 video before the weekend limp so you know how to fly it. And we'll take it up this week. Hey, yeah, limp, at least you'll know how to to conduct an emergency landing at a farm town airport just outside of Little Rock. All right, all the doors are closed. And I really have to get into that. I got it updated. I just haven't flown the updated version yet. I have to really think about doing a redemption stream. So we got next page. So 2-5, we're gonna do a left turnout and nice. See if we can get some nice visuals over the harbor, and then we'll go direct OLSEM. And NCP is set, so we'll get flight directors on. Okay. That's right, we're going heading select. And I think we're ready to go here. Qantas 556 radio check.
555.
All right, that's all good. Everybody ready? Let's go. City traffic at stand 7. Pushing back, Qantas 556. That was all backwards.
King for traffic, velocity 913, pushing back from stand 36. Kingsford.
Yeah, that was the right way to do it. Not all backwards. We want nose right, tail left. All right, packs off. He's on. That collision on and turning engine 2. I think it's like 3:30 in the morning in Australia right now. Here's fuel. Yeah, they have real great sounds. That A300 has really nice sounds. Parking brake set, turning engine 1. I actually can't wait for that LTEL landing, guys. I love classic jets. I love old school anything. Can't wait for the Bluebirds 757, 767. Oh, yeah. I tell you what, guys, when that plane drops, this channel is going to become the 757 channel. I love the 757 is one of my favorite planes. I had in FSX, I had the, I don't know if it was Captain Sim or Open Sky. One of those two versions. I flew the hell out of that. All right, so that's good. Taxi, turn on the taxi lights. They go to continuous. Yeah, we don't have any center tank fuel, so we're good there. Let's see our taxi route. Thanks for traffic. Qantas 556, taxiing to runway 25 for departure via Charlie Golf Echo. He's heard. All right, let's go. Brakes released. Let's start rolling. Yeah, my flows are all messed up. It should be Charlie right here. Yep.
Traffic with the fast taxiing to the hold 434 left, taxiing Yankee crossing 07 and then Juliet and Alpha.
So yeah, so they're taking off 3-4. So we've got to be careful with that. Let's go to the... Oh, damn. Up a new camera. I'm going to actually get another camera so I can point it at the yoke or side stick. So I'm building the control cams page. There's Speedbird down there. Love having a tiller. Looks like you might be going without me on this one. I can't get my water bills. Oh, okay. No problem. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, I figured it wasn't your water pills. Yeah, you gotta get the Limp Rocketeer translation. They give you some of that water pills, yeah. I wouldn't want to take any water pills. I'd have to put it on I'll be right back every 15 minutes. All right. Yeah, I'm good. That's all right. You could sit back and watch the stream, enjoy the stream this time. Of course. We're running off the taxiway for my cinematic view there. Yeah, so if I said it at once, I said it 1,000 times, guys. It an absolute game changer to have a tiller. I don't know how I flew without it. And I'm using the Blackbird Controls tiller.
Good traffic, Speedbird 455 Whiskey departing 34 left on the Sydney Street gauge departure.
All right, so we're gonna hold for Speedbird. Actually, we'll line up and wait. Kingsford Qantas 556 lining up. Runway 25 for departure. Kingsford. All right, flaps 5. We did forget our trim, so we're going to get that before we depart. It's 5.24. Get the right way. Trim is set. Lights are on for departure. Oh, you figured it out?
Kingsford, Sydney traffic, velocity 913, taxiing to runway 25 via Gulf. Kingsford.
Oh yeah, the throttle cam is back. I got a brand new. My controls cam took a crap, so I got a new one. All right, there's Speedbird. He's departed. We're going to give him a minute, and since this isn't the active runway, we're just using it for our departure. We can wait a second for Limp. Just go through the controls here. Let's get the weather, the radar on. Wait, no, I want weather radar, traffic. Boy, jeez. Throttle cam, John cam. Yep. So I'm actually going to get another one when funds become available, so I can do like a full control cam setup. The control cam views are very favorable with everybody. Now, all right, so Kingsford Qantas 556 departing runway 25 via left-hand departure, direct OLSEM. Kingsford. Can't see Billy. Billy's right behind me holding short. Spool him up. Toga's in chat. $80 knots, cross check. One. Rotate. How's the rate gear up? Command A. It's the Opera House. Let's head out that way. It's a beautiful departure. Thank you. Thank you. It was actually really good. I liked it. Go. That should take us right over the Opera House. For Qantas 556, just departed runway 25. Go direct OLSEM. Kingsford. Last call. Oh, that was a ship. I thought that was the Opera House for some reason. Oh well. Oh, the Opera House is over here. All right. Let's go direct OLSEM. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I'm going to be able to fly like this. Orange screens of death. Son of a... All right, got to disconnect from VATSIM. Awesome crash. Yeah, it's a start over. Hopefully it's just a reset. I don't have to do the whole thing. I hate those awesome crashes. They're so frustrating. But it means we get to hang out with BFD. Yeah. Hopefully this is just a once and done. Oh man, that's so irritating. We'll fast start. That's actually the first time I've ever had a WASM failure in a PMDG aircraft. All right, we can do, here's what we're going to do. Well, on the bright side, I get to change myself to all players now, and I get to see Billy. All right, so we're going to request ground power. Request data from SimBrief. I'm going to reconnect to the network. And then we can go get the MCP on. So ground power, let's see, battery. Get everything reconfigured. We can go PMDG setup, state save, state load. We can go would be a good one. We're ready for taxi. Of course, ready for taxi's engine's on, isn't it? I'm going to have to slew out of this spot. That's fine. Five. Yeah, 19 VATSO transition GOMO. Running. Let's eat a little bit. Oh, center tanks are on. Taxi lights can come on. Any collision is on. Let's do. All right. 10,000. We're going to go nav. Oh, you know what? Probably doesn't have the performance in. Nope. 7 370. Oh, it only happens to you when it's on the ground? So I've never had this happen in a PMDG aircraft. That's what the kicker is. All right, so that's set N1 limit. Say takeoff to 42. Climb 1. That's right. 5. 4, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 4. All right, everything's the same. It's all good. Let's go. And all right, I think we're good. So flaps 5. RTO is set. For traffic. Let's try this again. Qantas 556, taxi to runway 25 for departure via Charlie Golf Echo. Kingsford. Thank God for state saves, because we just did that in about a third of the time. Fingers crossed that stays good. Squawka mode Charlie. So we're all back to where we should be. Frames are not happy. I don't know what's up with that. Billy Holden at OLSEM. All right, we'll be there shortly. I'm taxiing now. The right taxi was set, so I already had it at 5. Nope. Thank you, sir. Would have been interesting. Well, it wasn't too far off, but that certainly would have made takeoff a little harder. All right, so we got Billy holding for us there. Actually, it's really good that this isn't a super long flight. That's where stuff like this really kind of stinks. Heading select is 241. One 144. Okay, we're keeping at 10,000. It's actually we go up to let's do 6,000 for our departure. Try to get us to do a Opera House flyover. Yeah. Double throttle armed. Select. I'm doing my usual taxi speed at 10 knots. Let's bump it up a little bit. Taxiing like an old man driving in the left lane. Take your time. So I'm setting up. I couldn't cheat things because you're in the iFly. Oh, okay. I actually can't wait to see that that 2024 update for the iFly. All right, we're holding short. Since we did some crazy stuff, I'm going to double check everything. We are not going to have another A300 incident. Parking brake. Billy, you okay on fuel? Vortex. Okay, cool. It's 4370. It says, well, if you don't know by now to take extra fuel on John's streams, then that's on you. That's right. That's right. You guys are all veterans of my streams. You guys know. All right, so our aircraft looks good. Probably would help if I was transmitting on the correct frequency. Transmitting my taxi on the wrong freak. Yep, go ahead and take off. I'll be right behind you. Okay. We're going to take off. Kingsford traffic, Qantas 556, departing runway 25, left-hand departure, direct OLSEM. Kingsford. All right. Departure, take dear. You're at 10,000? All right. I'm going to try to get a nice view of the Opera House. So we're going to climb. Our initial climb is going to be 6,000, and then we'll climb up to our cruise. But that's good to know, so I don't run into you. All right. Auto throttle armed. Spool 'em up. All right, airspeed alive, thrust set. Cross check. All right, let's go fly. Thousand feet, Command A. Thanks for traffic. Qantas 556. Copy through 2,700. The last call. Thanks for. Hey, Reef Webster. Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, everything's going good. We, well, as good as it's going to be. We had to just do a restart because we had a WASP failure, but it seems to be going good now. There's the Sydney Harbour Opera House. So we're flying up from Kingsford International up to Brisbane. It's Qantas 556. Let's get on course. And we'll climb up to flight level 370. That's good. I'm about to touch down in, what is that? Ashigawa, Japan. Oh, okay. Asakwa, Japan. I've flown all the way from West Australia. That's Perth, right? I just woke up though, and was gonna wake up I thought I was gonna wake up to a crash plane. It's nerve-wracking with that. That's a long flight. All right, so let's get that up. Off. Yeah, so my system didn't like that restart. Getting a little bit of a frame leak or a VRAM leak. That's the wonderful thing about flight simming. I always want to try something. It's always good to try something different. And it's all there for you to do it. You're in the 787-10? Nice. How about that, set standard set, pass the 10,000.
Sydney traffic, velocity 913, departing runway 25 to the west, left turn, direct OLSEM. Sydney.
The view is beautiful. The mountains are all covered in snow. Yeah, I actually like flying in Japan. So what do you think? What do you think about that new 787 that's going to be coming out? Let's get all our flaps in because we're not aviating. All right. And past the 10,000, we'll get our lights off. We're looking good. We're looking good. Music time. "34 miles to go to touchdown. Wish me luck because I just woke up." Well, good luck on the landing. You gotta let us know how you did. Reef, you gotta let us know how you did. Turn my sim sounds down. I mean, it's loud. All right, we're looking good. Set it back in. We got about an hour to go. You guys are going to want to tune in tomorrow because if you guys have never, I don't know if you know or not, but if you do a little jumpsuit view here, my whole flight sim experience, MS 2020 and 2024, not been able to figure out how to set the propellers to feather on their own. I mean, feather when you pull the controls all the way back to feather. So I figured it out. And I got it working in the sim. It's a little wonky, but I got it working. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it on tomorrow's stream. Probably going to make a little tutorial video on it too. Those that haven't gotten it, but it's actually once you know which keybinds to use, it's actually not too hard. Is someone else making a 787? So what is it? That new group that's coming out, the newcomer to the game. I can't remember their name. Vector. I think it's Vector or something like that. You know, PMDG ever makes a 787, you know, it'll be until Microsoft 2028. And Bluebird is also making the 787, yes. In the future after they release, but that's probably not going to come out until Microsoft 2028 as well. But no, there's a new group that I'm going to just call them Vector for now until I figure out what they are. It's supposed to be launching by the end of this year. 9 months is the window they're given. I'll look them up right now, see if I can find them. Yes, I was correct. Vector, the Vector 787-9. They're a brand new group to the flight sim world, and they're making a 787. They say, so Bluebird says they have a whole nother team working on the 787. It's not the same group that's doing the 57. And they got they said so Bluebird's saying Q3 for their release. You ready? You want someone to make the New York Mets Delta livery for it? Oh, yeah. If you like the Mets. There is no Philadelphia Phillies livery. Holden is a Mets fan. Ooh. Well, I'm only going to buy once, so I guess I got to wait till both of them come out and hear the reviews. So I guess I got to buy them both. I guess you got to buy them both, John. Yeah, probably. Go Yankees. Guys with the New York teams. Go Phils. Just noticed that. Holden, you have a reason. It's because a hometown, it used to have a single A team for the Mets. Oh, okay. Well, my hometown is a Phillies affiliate. So the stadium up in Scranton, Pennsylvania, is a I'm a bit of an oddball here in Philly, though. I like the Phillies baseball, but I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Your grandmother was a Yankees fan? Nice. You used to get season tickets? Oh, wow. Me and the wife, when the kids were younger, we used to go to Citizen Bank all the time. Citizen Bank Park down in Philly. It's too expensive these days. Oh yeah, I mean season tickets. If I went to the Reading Phillies, season tickets aren't too bad. We have the Reading Phillies, and we also have the I think they're single A or double A team out of Allentown for Phillies. Iron Pigs Stadium in Allentown. So yeah, so tomorrow's stream, I got thanks to Holden, I got with the Tri-Cities Airport. That airport has got to be one of the top 5 best free airports, out there. And I was inspired to make an on-air company airline, and that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Oh, it's nicely done. It's incredible, actually, with all the hangars and I mean, I've never been to the airport, but it's really nicely done for free. So we're gonna be Smoky Mountain Airlines tomorrow. Call sign Smoky. We'll see how much money we can make in on air tomorrow afternoon in the caravan. I gotta mess with my speakers. Call sign should be hee haw or hillbilly. Hillbilly would have been a good call sign. That Smokey was pretty cool. That Smokey was pretty cool. That approach into runway 23 Tri-Cities is a really very scenic approach. Holden says Smokey is perfect. All right, we got Holden's vote. Oh, Billy say he's voting hillbilly. You know how many people would be cracking up if we used the call sign yeehaw on the network? Yeah, they definitely would. I don't know, Holden. Got 2 votes for hillbilly. Outvoted. Oh no, I guess we're gonna have to be hillbilly tomorrow. We're coming in to our top of descent. – 29 miles. Well, I want to say Saturday was extremely fun. I had a blast. I had a great time Saturday. That was an awesome stream, guys. Yeah, we're probably going to stay with Smokey. The only reason is I don't want to. I know Holden wouldn't be offended, but I don't want to offend anyone else. You know, it's kind of weird like that. The world is kind of weird like that. All right, so 119 miles to thing. I want to check our arrival. You're coming in one right. So let's see here. So they don't have any, is that what they're ended one right? The whole said, I gotta head to class. Okay. Hey, well, thanks for stopping by, Holden. I appreciate it. So Limp, they're landing runway 1, landing runway 1 in Brisbane. So I can't find any information on it, and there's no wind information for. I'm not sure what they're landing. Okay. I think Simbrief wanted me to go runway 1. Let's do runway 1 right. Yeah, so there is no wind. Oh, that's 1 right. Do the Glen transition. We're going, good, execute you. Top of descent's coming up, so let's look at our Como 4 X-ray arrival. Yeah. We're landing runway 1 right. It's going to want us down 4,000 at Cotton. Come on, track. Cross Cotton at or above 4,000. All right, so that's where we're going to set. We're going to set 4,000 in the MCP. So we got Russell at, let's see, from Gumball truck 339 to Seoul. Cross Cell between 9,000 and 12,000. Wait. I'm looking at the wrong one. All right. Well, thing of 8,000. Truck cross 6,000 max 230 ed. New. Okay. Turn left truck to Cotton, cross Cotton at 4,000. Turn right track 314. Casa, turn left truck then Servo. 185 at Servo. We got flight radar landing runway 19 right. There's any traffic. I think we're the only ones coming into Brisbane because it's like 4 in the morning. But yeah, since we're the only ones coming in, we're going to go one right. We're going to go one right. Seems like the easiest arrival. And I got Gomo once. So good. Hey, Billy's not on the network because he refuses to buy a mic. I'm going to start a GoFundMe for Billy. We're going to send him a mic. Ah, see, I remember that conversation. That's another thing. I remember that conversation. That's the other thing. Billy doesn't want to use his real name for VATSIM though. And I get that. I do. All right, coming up on our top of descent, and we are set. So let's get the ILS in for one right. ILS one right. All right, so 1095. Let's put that in there. Both sides 109. Bob. And course is 16. 16 on both sides. That's all set. No CTAF over here. With all I hear they do is cause problems and ban people over it. That's true too. It's been known to happen. Oh, limp. Nah, I get it. I get it. I really do. I've had my account for a long time, so it was already there. All right, we're going to do auto brake 2. And we'll go flaps 30 for landing. No, actually, you know what? They're doing flaps 40 now as a Boeing standard. So we're going to do flaps 40 landing. It's 3 a.m. in Australia, and Olympic is still throwing shade. Yes, yes. Oh wow, my wind wing just no longer working. Weird. Just do this. So 137. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. I probably need to reset it in the sim app. All right, we're coming on down. So they're supposed to be fixing some LOD issues when 737-700 drops. Seen so many streamers this week have problems. Yeah, I know. It's comforting to know that I'm not the only one. Yeah, Flight Sim Captain was having issues. I think the only V1, he didn't have any issues. Livery does love company. Yes, it does. At least all we had was the one glitch for the mission. And it was a complete Apollo 13 mess. Those orange screens of death. At least one thing least they changed the graphic and actually put, so it actually lets you know that you had a WASM failure. Because for the longest time, even 2020, you had a WASM failure, you didn't know until you tried to do something. And by then it was like, oh man. I think it's funny that you had rudder pedal issues and then you're the one that had to restart. Yeah. Orange screens of death. I wish it would say have a nice day. Yeah, it should. It should say WASM failure and then a smiley face and have a nice day. That would be the perfect troll. Someone needs to make a mod. Yep, OSOD, aren't screens of death. All right, so we're bouncing above path, but it's kind of adjusting itself. Just keeping an eye on it. This music is. Oh boy, this song's called Drop Frames. It's not what we need. I think it's time I get new speakers, guys. I think it's time I get new speakers. These speakers that I'm using are probably almost 15 years old. I think I got them in 09, so they're over 15 years old. Jump, jump, awesome jump is the next song. You got a soundbar called Katana. I got it because it sounded the coolest. That is a cool name for a soundbar. I have a soundbar that I could use, but it's Bluetooth. which wouldn't work very well with my streaming setup. Yeah, I'm descending. I'm passing 235. You're all good. Oh, that's a cool mountain. I've actually never been to this airport in the sim. We've done a lot of stuff out of Sydney, but usually we went west. West or south? Never went north. That's an 18. Lib said, I bought this airport scenery and you think you used it once? Story of my life. I have so many sceneries that I've just got just for the stream and I've never gone back to them. One up northern Australia, it's on like I could talk. It's on like an island. Oh, okay. I wonder what airport that is. That sounds like a cool approach. We do something out of PNG and come into that airport. Yeah, to let me know what airport it is, and we'll check it out. I like cool approaches. We'll take something crazy into there. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. If you guys have any places that you'd like to see me stream and fly, just drop them in the suggestions in the Discord. I have to plan another trip for our Comanche to figure out where we're going, whether it's going to be Hilton Head or St. Augustine. I think where we're at, Hilton Head's a pretty short run. I think St. Augustine's probably about 2 hours or so away. Both say doggy dog, not because you live there though. Nah, there's no bias there, right? Either way, we're coming into St. Augustine, Limp. Whether it's in 2 legs or just one, I don't know. That's going to be our entry point into Florida. It's a really cool approach. I like this coastal. Oh, you know what? Is Brisbane handcrafted scenery from Asobo? Because I know I had to shut off Sydney. Shoot. What is the name of that barrack? Fingers crossed that there isn't a conflict. Thrust transition. And 13. St. Augustine to Daytona would be fun. I have scenery for Daytona. Just now can see your lights. Are you flying real time? Yep. So where we go? What is Glen? What's our altitude at Glen? 3,000. Brisbane traffic, Qantas 556, passing Varick at 8,700. Direct Glen for the ILS runway 1 right approach. Brisbane. We're going to cut the corner here. And we should be at 230. Let's throw out some speed brakes. That's pretty cool. So 3,000 just after Glen is our intercept. So some flaps out. Put the brakes in. Flaps 5. Oh boy.
Brisbane traffic, Qantas 59 to departing runway 19 or less, TESAT to departure. Brisbane traffic.
Slow it way down. Slow way down. Don't have a visual on them. Hitting select. I'm going to kind of self-vector here, guys, for traffic avoidance. Hamilton Beach, that's the one airport. That's where the two guys that just took off were going. Oh, okay. All right, they're turning away. Let's 20 knots, nautical miles. We can descend to 1500 and come back in. Brisbane traffic, Qantas 556. Turning base, runway 1 right. Brisbane. And we'll go approach hold. You're down, flaps 15.
Brisbane traffic, velocity 913, approximate 30 miles south of the field. Inbound for runway 1 right, Brisbane.
All right, no problems. Vectors worked. And that was it. No one else. Arm the spree brake. That would be our luck that there would be nobody at the airport all afternoon and two guys. Nah, that's cool. Guess they were, yeah, the proper runway was 19. You're flying north and you have no winds. Why would you choose the south one? I don't know. I think because they were they were flying they were departing 19 in the real world. Brisbane traffic, Qantas 556, turning final, runway 19 right. Brisbane. Flaps 30. Get in. Flaps full. All right, gear down. Flaps 40. Good. Missed approach altitude, which I didn't brief, but we'll just set it 3,000.
1,000.
Yeah, I think Limp in the real world they were doing 19. Billy said FlightAware was showing 19, so that's probably why. All right, looking good. Let's set our things. We are recording. $1,000. It's 500. My plane. My throttles. Get a little high on the
300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
All right, reversers. Green. Speed brake decel. Landing toast said 150 on that. There's 70. Bring it out. Take this one.
Brisbane traffic, velocity 913, 12 miles final, runway 1 right. Brisbane.
Brisbane traffic, Qantas 556, clear the runway, Brisbane. So parking brake on. Let's check out the landings, guys. We got Limp coming in. First up.
Brisbane traffic, velocity 913, established 1 right, Brisbane.
It's a nice airport. I think there's an Asobo airport though, which is probably causing my glitching. Got to remember, if there's a streamed airport, you got to shut it off if you got third party. Nice. That's weird. Oh, there's a double model because you're on the network as well as the server.
That's why I don't like being on the network, Billy. Or being on multiplayer.
It's printing 2. Billy's gotten beat up this trip. All right, Billy's off bat. Let's see. It was a nice landing lip though.
Thank you.
I got a 150 and a G-force of 1 on mine. I do love landing in the PMDGs. It's one thing they are good for. Not so much their textures, but their flight models are really good. Looks like Billy's on short final. thing I can do is I could DC from the network. Nice. Whoa, whoa. Big stutters. Nice landing, Billy. That looked good. Two good landings, 3 good landings. All right. Let's park and break off. Let's go to laps in. We're just going to go right across. At least we all know how to land in 0 winds. Exactly. It's actually tougher than you think. Headwinds are the perfect wind to have. Of course, we all know that. We'll come up here. Parking brake set. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brisbane. Scenery by Orbix. If you're flying the Airbus, Billy, I'm jealous of that landing. All right, guys. So 150 was my landing. Got the landing toast. I didn't turn on Volanta. Kind of got away from that. Better a bust than a spring. I like that. I like that. All right. Our lineup was pretty good. A little off. A little off. I think yeah, we went a little past the we went to the 747 mark. All right, guys, let's check out that replay. Let's check out the landing. Off the network. Good. In on final. You run you forward. Definitely got SimApp all glitched out. Yeah, ever since that YSSY failure back in Sydney, we just kind of not had it good. So we're, and I'm probably running a double airport here, so it's really putting a strain on there. It is a great airport. We definitely have to fly in here again. Maybe we'll take off from here. Maybe we'll do a flight over to New Zealand. And we'll depart from this airport. We're a little off center line. You don't see a default? All right. And it's just, I've been having a VRAM leak since the YSSY crash, so that's probably what the problem is. Yeah, from here to Ackland, it's about 2.5, maybe 2 hours, 45 minutes from here. Because I was originally going to do something like from here to maybe, you know, try to bring some 7.3s into Queensland. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the stream. We'll wind this back. Another one in the books. It was a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun. As always, thanks for everybody who joined in to watch and talk with me during this flight. It was great. We had Lip Rocketeer, Drunk Billy, Holden was in the chat. We had a new guy, Reef Webster, joined us today, and it was great fun. And even though we had a YSSY failure to start, but at least it wasn't. It was in the beginning, and we were able to restart the flight. So, yep, I want to thank everybody for the likes, for the subscriptions. You guys are making the channel happen, and it is awesome. All right, tomorrow's flight. Tomorrow we are going to be in Tri-Cities Airport in Tennessee, and we're going to be doing some on-air airline manager. We're going to be using that program to do some company ops. We're going to be Smoky Mountain Airlines, and it's still a toss-up. Could be Hillbilly, could be Smoky as our call sign. Probably Smoky, but All right, I hope to see you guys there tomorrow, 1 o'clock. And all right, on to the next one, guys. I'm Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John. See ya.